How do you properly love someone? How to love? You have to love your standards more than you love her. What does this mean? You have to hold on to your standards and never let go of what your values and what you cherish the most for someone else, because there's someone who will love you for that values and standard. Let's make an analogy of puzzle. What makes puzzles fun is that the pieces fit with each other perfectly. And how do I relate this to standards is that ultimately we are, as a human, as an individual, we are all just puzzles pieces, and our standards are the patterns. So it is obvious that when you meet someone you don't really match, it won't fit, it's not suitable for you. And there's people out there who hold the same values and hold the same standards with you, and they are your other half. They are the other piece to your puzzle. That is why you have to love your standard more than you love the individual. It is normal when we like someone that we get obsessed to them, and it's because when we get obsessed to them that we need to let go more and be true to ourselves more, hold ourselves accountable more. Because it can be dangerous. It can be very dangerous when you love someone unconditionally, because that's not how it is. You should never love someone unconditionally. You should love them because they hold the same standards with you and you guys have the same goal together. And yes, finding a life partner is you can only find a life partner through knowing what you want as an individual. You know your standards and you know your value. And of course it won't be easy, because before you even find the life partner, you cannot just say you want to find life partner. You gotta first know what you want. Like, get it to the detail, to the very minute detail, from the hobbies that you want to do. How open are you guys to try new things? What are the things that you guys will try? What are the things that you guys won't try? What is the things that you, yeah, not you guys, you as an individual, that will try and will not try? What are some boundaries that you want to have? And then even to some uncomfortable, very, very uncomfortable conversations like, okay, your sexual desire, your religion, how do you want to settle down when you're older? And this is what it takes to find the life partner that you want. They have to invest in who you are today and who you are going to be in the future. Same thing, you have to invest in someone who, you have to invest in someone as they are today and who will they be in the future. So to even label the life partner, you first need to know what you want. And yes, this can get confusing sometimes. This is the hard work that you need to put. And that's why life partner is not easy to find. And another thing is, when you try to think about what you want, you have to be honest. Like, ideally, you think about all this stuff before anyone is involved in your life. When you're single and there's no one that you currently like or have any interest in, and you truly set your standards right. Like, I thought I had a pretty good standard before meeting my ex, but turns out, now that I recall to the relationships, there's still a few things that personally I will not let it slide, but I was just obsessed with her. That's why I like her so much, because all the core values do match, just that another minute things just doesn't match, and I kind of close one eye and continue the relationship. And that is dangerous. And that is dangerous. I know if you watch this video, you might be someone who still learning how to love someone, or have never been in a relationship before, still trying to figure out. You're trying to learn before you step in because you're serious about relationship. You're serious about love, and you know it's not something to play with. And trust me when I say that, put in the work, figure out what you truly want. It should not be that concrete. If you can be that concrete, if you can truly know what you want when you're like 18, then respect to you, because I don't. I'm in my 20s and I'm in my 20 and I'm still figuring things out, but I know some core value that I want to hold. And the mistake that I did was, back then I only have a surface level. I don't really dive deep into the very, very detail. But now that is the thing that I want to pay attention more to the details. That is why it is not a simple surface level like, oh, what movies do you like? Because ultimately these are also things that you can, yeah. Personally, if you want to find a life partner, in my opinion, liking different movies should not be a big problem. But the boundaries she has with another guy, and the boundaries you have with another girl, should be like the things you discuss. Like this will be uncomfortable conversations that should happen, and this is how you truly love someone. I believe I kind of gave my love easily last time, back when I was with my ex, because yeah, I never said all this clear, but this this is something that is worth journaling or like thinking about. Trust me, it will save you a lot of time. It will save you a lot of pain. It will save you a lot of pain. Because the last thing you want is to fall for someone and to just label them the one when you let go of the few values or core standards that you have, because you are already in too deep and you're scared of losing them. You're scared of having boundaries. You're scared of saying no, and you're just not confident enough to to stand in your own 2 feet. When that happened and you spend more and more time with the partner, and the initial sparks, the initial obsession start to go away, you realize more and more red flags. And like, this is what happened in most relationship. This is what happened in most relationship. That's why most relationship fails, because they can't seem to have the uncomfortable conversations. They don't know what they want, and they think that through finding relationship and through dating around can let them find what they want. But I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case. You're just putting yourself more. You're just putting yourself through more pain, unnecessary pain and distractions that it's not that worth it. When I'm saying like this, I'm not saying that you should not go on a date with a girl. Like, you should definitely talk to more people, because that's how you find the other piece. That's how you find standards that you want. But you should not label them as girlfriend until both parties you should not label them as like girlfriend, boyfriend, or even like life partner until all of these conversations that happen. At least most of the most important standards and values that you hold happen, like to the minute detail, like what I've been saying multiple times. These are the things that all people avoid, and these are the things that will bite them back in the ass in the future. So that is what it means, that you have to love your standard more than you love her. If the puzzle cannot fit, you can cut pieces. You can cut your pieces, or she can cut her pieces to make you guys fit. But If you cut too many of those, it'll be an imperfect puzzle that is loose, and it can just slip away whenever, I don't know, maybe someone better comes along for them, and yeah, they can just leave. I mean, they never owe you anything. We never owe them anything. So this is for you who are generally a kind person who folded your standard quite easily. Trust me, this is to protect yourself from pain. You gotta stand strong. It is the reality. The it is the reality that people can sometimes just let you go when they think that you're not good enough, or maybe they find someone else. This is how it is. But if you found someone who truly meets the puzzle, or like, yeah, fits you perfectly, then it is a strong two-piece puzzle that hold on to each other. It is because it is perfect. It fits perfectly, and by that time you even know that there's no one else in the world that can fit this piece better than her. Same thing, likewise. Like, there's no other puzzle that can fit her better than yours. So how do you find these stuff, people? Like what I said earlier, talk to more people. Go to places that have, yeah, go to places that have the type of people that you vibe with, or like people that you kind of want to be with. Like, if you like to go to the gym, then maybe go to the gym, be more social. And I think, no, I want to preach the old traditional ways where people can just speak to each other in real life. This modern day people are too stuck to their phone that it's kind of depressing, like that people don't talk to each other anymore. And just do the traditional way of, like, yeah, if you find someone attractive, get to know them. That doesn't mean you should directly be obsessed with them. Don't directly like them. You have to question them. Yeah, talk about all these values that you hold, see if match. And trust me, don't believe the societal norm of, like, take things slower and all that stuff. Yeah, you can do that, but fuck that. You want to be clear with what you don't want to spend like 3 months just to have the uncomfortable conversations of, oh, do you want to have children or not, and then because of that, the 3 months of your life is wasted because you realize that, oh, this very important value of mine doesn't match with her. And yeah, it's a waste. It's a waste of 3 months. And yeah, you should not be like an artist about it. Like, hi, what's your name? And do you want to have kids? And this, yeah, you have to, like, kind of slowly sips into it, talk about it, test them a little bit. And how do you get all this skill? You gotta talk to more people. Like, put yourself out there, think about how you approach it in a really fun way. Don't Yeah, when you ask about all this stuff, you can make it fun. You don't need to make it like so serious. And then, yeah, there's ways of how you can approach all this serious topic in a quite fun manner, on a fun manner. Or there's just a Chinese kid that scream. I don't know what. Oh, damn, chill. All right. Yeah. And I'm gonna repeat it once again. Love your values more than you love her. Love your standard more than you love her. Because there's people out there who has the same value and goal, and that just fits you that naturally just fits you perfectly. And yeah, the goal of a relationship is to go through hardships together, and to go to reach the same goal together. If you have someone who have different goals with you, trust me when I say this, someone has to sacrifice their goal. And as someone, if you're watching this video, you're probably someone who is quite naive I'm not dissing you. It is in a good way. Respect you for wanting to watch this self video to learn, but you are probably quite naive and you are probably like kind hearted. And I'm sorry to say, but you will probably be the one that sacrifice your goal. So yeah, spend some time to truly to truly think about what you want, and this effort will not be wasted because it will protect you from a lot of pain and unnecessary distraction. Yeah, I hope this video helps. um I kind of wish I heard of this advice before, but I think this will help people, especially for the one who is pretty new to relationship and don't really know what and how they want to navigate through relationships. That's all from this video. Peace.